focus on um, talking about the design process, right?
Okay, okay.
That
I
it's
love
really
that.
about oh talking about so instead of the actual uh, okay, so yung tanong is parang ano ba yung actual na contribution mo? Ano ba yung main na ginawa mo? It could either be the game itself, and so if you're focused on production being the main parang output, then you could have a really uh, crappy creative process. It's not very deep. It's not very
uh,
thoughtful. But the actual outcome is just like it's amazing. It's
uh,
visually, it's stunning. It's like the media is amazing. Then
mm,
parang that's when to go about it. The other way to go about it is that you're developing an interesting process on how to think about adapting stories, for example, transforming from one media to another, um, and the term for this is uh, gosh, so remediation. Did you ever take up yung concept of remediation? Sino nga ba ang remediation theorist? Rubin, remediation, Bolt, remediation, by Bolter and Grusin. Okay. Okay. Bolter
Bolt and
Grusin. Okay,
Grusin.
sige. Okay, ito.
Pwede kasi.
So, okay. So either um, you have an amazing output pero mababaw yung pag-iisip behind it, or you have malalim na pag-iisip and when you do your review of literature, talagang you really show na okay, so I understand the complexities of translating from one medium to another. This is what other people have done. Like this game designer did this author did this. This is part of the challenges of storytelling. You understand the theory, and then you use, and then your main contribution is really kind of what you've laid out. It's a Figma board more. So here are kind of how I thought about how to do this for a particular case study, a particular scenario, which is children's books, created by this particular author, si Ed Paranan. And then as a way of illustration, you really really deeply prototype like maski one portal, one world, to illustrate parang your approach. So the game, the thing that you're
Mm,
producing, is just a
mm,
way to illustrate the depth of your idea, as opposed to it being
sige. That's good.
parang the main thing. And then you leave your future development for a later time.
Okay.
Because, does that make sense?
Oh, very much. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oo. Kasi this is kind of what I get from you anyway, right? You are really parang about weaving ideas together, trying to make sense of ideas, uh, and um, and laying things out, organizing. That's the contribution. Um, uh, so, for example, even the fact na even the way you've identified na across this body of literature, there is this element of dreaming that, and then you're going to incorporate dreaming into the gameplay. That itself is a really interesting insight. That could be the main contribution to the thing. And then we just parang use that to inspire the game na lang, and to go, okay, so pwede palang gawin yon when you design a game. Okay. So this
Mm.
yeah, does this make sense?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes po.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so does this help parang free you from the requirement to have like like a Steam ready um
yeah, it does.
game,
Yeah.
downloadable game by the end of it, right? Yeah.
So,
Uh, and
mm,
so maybe parang what you can do is something like uh if you want, you might you can low fidelity prototype yung idea mo of the portal. So maybe parang you have, okay, so parang this is the what the gameplay would have been like. Now in this room, you have this room to this portal, getting gameplay, and then if you happen to have a whatever's working, you show that, and then you go, okay, uh, so in this proposed game in the future, you would have five portals, one for Waldo, for Jinx, and for the purposes of this project, I will illustrate how I implemented uh, the Jinx or Ambo or Waldo,
Mm.
right? Yeah, and that's the only thing that you really do.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So in a way,
and you
yun. Oh, sorry. Go.
yeah, and you only and you do the you do the one world as a way to really illustrate how you thought about it. Na oh, so you know the thing what I said na about yung when you take key places and plot the story, it's like, yeah, see here, look, this is what I did, this is what I mean by that.
Sige, sige. Okay po. Yeah, okay, okay. I love that. Cause, ano then, okay, yeah, that's getting me excited. Cause I'm really, I love learning something about the game design thing. Cause that's, then, my usual contents I consume sa YouTube. So, there's also that. And
Okay,
also, then, there's also the technical aspect of gameplay and how to design it. So, I kind of, yeah, excited to, yeah, if I write about that.
yeah,
And then yeah, yun
okay,
nga, and then if I may reiterate to make sure na I understand, yun nga na I develop yung or research more sa literature as to how you can do, for example, yun nga, translating a children's book into a game, on the design process of all that, and having a prototype or a rough game or something to illustrate that. So yun nga,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
for demonstration. So yeah,
okay,
I get, yes. Okay, so yeah, that very much helps, Prof.
okay,
That really gives me an direction.
okay,
Mm.
great.
Yeah, and it's more and realistic and feel like something I can really do. So I guess after this I would focus more on more on research more talaga sa the existing um design processes of people before, and documenting that and then developing it. So yeah.
Yeah, so do you already have a review of related works? That could be a review of related theories or a review of related creative projects. Uh, do you already have that?
I've not written them, but I already have
Okay.
I have sources na.
Or a review. Okay, or a review of game design principles, which you said para
Mm.
you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay.
I feel like you have enough for your final report here. Um,
Mm.
and if needed, mag low fidelity prototype or Wizard of Oscar if needed, just to get like that one world prototype. And then make sure you include this. Like basically, you can take all of your Figma of this thing, and you just lay as you pointed out, right? You just lay it out, and that's your report essentially, right?
Uh. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay, but the deadline still remains na September 10. That's
No, actually, you can. Actually, I'll tell people.
No
I'll
tell, yeah.
announce it right now sa Google Classroom. Tara na. Tara na.
Wait, what? Oh my
Okay.
gosh. You're
Okay.
gonna announce right
One
now?
second. What? Yeah. No, what? I'm just gonna announce na there is a bit more flexibility. Why? Why are you laughing, Ken?
I just very much know that they're gonna be very relieved. That's all.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, cause actually I
F5.
just got to play test
Dun.
one of your advicees as well. Their game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's better to
To
make you
think.
work for a uh,
Yes. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Under the deadline. I very much get that.
otherwise they will still be late.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
undergraduate advices. Okay. All right, all right, folks. Uh, important announcement. You have until September 30,
Whoa.
not
Oh my
not September
gosh.
10, for your final reports. Um, that is now the deadliest deadline. That is now the
No way. I just
deadliest
witnessed this in real
deadline.
time.
Uh, I just remember to that's remember for your final reports. That is now the deadliest deadline.
Yeah,
It
that's
turns
actually kind of
out
ano na, the deadliest like ano, what do you say?
that turns out uh, that it's I will still that will still um, the deadline for the submission of grades is still September 13, but I can take a tiny hit on your behalf. Your behalf. Don't mess it up. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay. So that's a 20-day. It's a 20-day deadline extension. So
That is very much enough.
okay. Um, and remember, this is wait. And remember, this is my deadline. My deadline for you. For you. Don't tell your other classmates who are with other advisors. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They will have other okay.
In
Okay. Are we good?
yes. I guess one last. Ano lang. Oh, yeah, never mind. I think ano it'll be too
What?
much. But actually ano dito, like, I think sa when I check the children's books, I don't see ano the book sa awit ng Palaw.
Awit Pulaw.
Yeah, awit ni Pinaw, Palaw.
Pulaw.
Pulaw.
Drive. So actually, that's I'll tell you why it's interesting to consider that one. Um, because actually that book was then also turned into a full-length parang opera musical by the national artist Ramon Santos. And so to have it
Wow.
so yeah, it was and it became like it was a children's book that turned into this epic libretto that got turned into this parang opera, and then it would be interesting for it to have parang a new life. Parang it has so this is really parang remediation, transforming one media to another. Um,
Mm.
so let's see if I can find you Awit ni Pulaw. Huh, okay.
Ah, Pulaw. Wrong spelling pa.
Setting fonts. Wait, why couldn't you? What? Huh? What did you know?
Mhm.
Awit ni Pulaw. It should be there. Wait, Awit ni Pulaw. You mean yung actual file is the actual Pulao story is not in the folder?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
not there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're right. Kailan nga? Oh, that's very weird. Um, huh, okay. Um, yeah, let me just rearrange a couple of things. 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Um, mm, okay. Share. Share with anyone. Done. Okay. All right. No. Organize. Okay. Share with anyone. Share. Share. That's so close. That's so down. Um. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh. Ah. Okay. Let's huh. Okay. Oh, this is crazy. I don't.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
It's more na. Awin. Sino ba nag-publish ng awit ko daw? Huh. Okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I added some files there, but they're not. One is parang the original manuscript with like proof editing marks, but like it's really old, and that's not actually parang ano, that's not the published book. The published book, I don't know if I even have a copy, which is weird.
Oh,
But I just put sa chat yung, I mean, it's. I'm not sure whether you'll have time to actually listen to the entire thing.
mm-mm,
It's kind of this weird, parang recorded, dramatized version of the play. Of the play, um, which
mm-hmm.
is here. Give me kind of,
Yes, I have here.
yeah. So I guess my point is that you have access doon sa folder now to um, the original manuscript, um, and uh, and hope, and then if you really want, you can also watch the video. But the manuscript parang should give you enough of a thing.
Mm.
If you still want to without the pull out, but given your timelines, baka sige. I mean, I
Oh.
can tell you what Awit Tipulaw is about.
Mm.
Um, uh, it's basically a creation myth. Na there's this God who creates the world and creates these Adam and Eve version, Filipino, and then
Mm.
and then he leaves them to their own. The man fucks it up. Um, he goes off and visits parang some goddess in another universe who rejects him. He's
Another
heartbroken.
universe.
Yeah, another universe. But his masculinity is so fragile that he goes to sleep under a mountain, and meanwhile, basically, men destroy the world, and then he wakes up, and then I think either he destroys them all, or he sees that everyone's
That's
destroyed.
great.
And the gods from the other world goes and it's like, okay, parang you stupid god, it's because you didn't make them equal. Um, so
Ah.
uh, so parang next time just like make them equal, and that's basically the story.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Now,
It is.
in terms of dreaming, so it was an ecological it was, cautionary tale about environmentalism. So I mean, it
Mm.
was, this was created but in the 90s pa. So back when climate change wasn't as big as a conversation here
Yeah, that's
as it
true.
was back then.
Uh-uh.
And interestingly, there is still the element of sleep. I'm not sure about dreaming, but certainly sleep. Kasi nga the god, after parang, um, being a fragile man, decides to go to sleep. And I don't know whether he dreams about anything when he just parang couldn't cope with his failures. So,
Oh.
so yeah. Um,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
So
can see
that's
that now. Mm.
uh,
I can read this because it's not that long. I mean, I read the Moy Moy thing. This was
yeah.
relatively short.
Yeah. So I'll probably upload eventually scanned versions of the published books to sa mga folders na yun. So that
Mm.
it looks like that is the original manuscript when he submitted it for a Palanca Award, and it won a Palanca Award. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
So that's what he submitted, or a version of that manuscript. So that's okay.
Mm. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
I won't be taking too much of your time, but that was very productive, and I have a very
Okay.
much direction. And thank you so much,
Okay. Good.
Prof.
Okay.
All right.
Good
See
luck.
you. Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye bye.